actualization coach. I help my clients get what they want, what they want in the deepest part of their hearts. Today, I'm in my new podcast studio, my recording studio. Really, these are the only kind of videos I'm going to do. I don't plan on being a recording studio, but I do want to eventually produce podcasts in here. So I love the process of doing a podcast, and it's part of what I want to talk to you about today. So I was listening to, in the mornings I get up and I listen to, I play YouTube videos to start my day because I want to feel motivated and I want to feel really good. And I want to start my day. It just really helps me stay grounded and stay focused on who I really am, and not get sucked up into this like I'm not good enough or what vibration. The video I was listening to was about your vibration. It was by Bob Proctor, and he was talking about the law of attraction, and then he moved into the law of vibration. And it made such sense to me. So, because it is a lot of what I teach, that in order to get what it is that you want, you have to match the vibration. You have to get into the space as if it already exists. And it can be challenging because we don't have what it is that we want. And our culture focuses on how to get, or what we don't have, or all of it focuses on the lack and the getting of, instead of what it feels like to already have it and the why behind why you want it. So there's a lot of things that we can get into, but because I have my own experience on what I'm working on right now, I haven't been in a romantic relationship in a long time. And that's something that I would like to do, along with this podcast studio. So about a year ago, I approached a friend and said, hey, let's do a podcast. And she was like, okay. So we started this podcast, and that one is called Sober Sisters Talk, because I am sober and she is also sober, and it's about us maintaining our sobriety. And then I started another one. I asked another friend, said, let's do a podcast. And so we started, Vanessa Casani and I from Live Simply Natural started the Meta Report, which is really just a sort of like a take on, like, I bring the cool women that I run into out in the world, things that impress me or motivate me or inspire me, and we talk to them about what it is that they're doing. Those are both things that I wanted to create. And within a year, as I created the podcast, that part was easy. We started recording and we made a podcast, and then we got better and better and better at it. And then I have this study, this extra part of my house that it has a room, and it's kind of smaller, but it doesn't really have a purpose. It doesn't really, it's off my living room, and there was no doors, and it's just this opening. And I was like, I want to make that my podcast studio. And so my sons helped me. We installed doors. I put some farm doors in there, barn doors. I'll show them to you the next time. Right now it's not cleaned up in there yet. So I want to get it all perfect. I want to have my desk before I show it off. I don't have a desk right now. Over there's a folding table for my desk. I'll let you see that. There it is. That is my desk right now. So I want to get to the point where I have my desk and everything, and I'll record from there in my office chair. So all of that is coming. But every day I would think about, like, I would sit on my couch in my living room and do these, or do my morning meditation, and I would look at this room and think, I want to be in there. And I would picture myself sitting in there, and I would picture myself with my chair recording these videos, recording podcasts, recordings, and working at my desk. I wanted the light, because my house is older and it has a lot of windows. You can see I've got these windows here. There's another one there. A lot of windows, and I love natural light. So I wanted all of that stuff to be a part of what it is when I record it. So it was getting into that vibration every day on a daily basis that helped me just it's like I didn't even really think about it. I was talking to my son. I said, I want to put these barn doors up there and close that open. And he's like, well, we can do that. It's just amazing the way that things come together when you're like that. So I don't usually share a lot of my personal things, but one of the things that I am working on is this love relationship. I want to, I haven't been in a relationship for a long time. I won't tell you how long, but it's been over 10 years. And there's a reason for all of that. And there was a lot of emotional work that I needed to do. And if you want to hear more about that, you can listen to Sober Sisters Talk, because I put it out there on that. But really, I'm in the space. I've done a lot of work. I've worked with a lot of women. I've learned a lot about myself. And that's something in the last third of my life that I would like to have. I want to have a partner. So I was thinking about this yesterday. I've been able to do, so many things in my life and create things that I wanted by myself. And I want to be in this place where I have a partner now. And so I'm going to every day till the end of the year get into the space where I already have the partner. I'm going to focus my vibration on having somebody in my life in a specific way so that I can get into the vibration on a daily basis. You know how you have, I don't know, maybe you don't have, but I remember when I was in a relationship, waking up the next morning after a really special night or a special day or a weekend with that guy, and just sort of like having those memories and having this like secret smile inside of me. And that is one of the things I'm going to tap into, is that little secret smile, and try to manifest that feeling on a daily basis so that I can attract the right guy to me. So I would love to hear if you have any comments or feedback on that. If you want to work with me, if you want to work with LOA on this, we have a group that meets every Saturday, and this is exactly the kind of stuff we work on. I'm at elizabethpudwill@gmail.com. I'd love you to like and subscribe. I'd love you to leave a comment. I don't care if it's good, bad, or indifferent. I'd love to hear your feedback. Until the next time.